So there was a poll in Gallup recently. It basically asked Americans, what do you think are the most important issues facing your country? The reason I'm mentioning this is because this is how you win an election. You've got to mention these things. 20% said dissatisfaction with government / poor leadership, which makes sense. Trump has a 30% approval rating. Congress in general has about a 9% approval rating. Although the actual ratings for congressmen tend to be between 60 and 20%, usually around 50 to 20%. Healthcare is 17%. It's almost like the American people want Medicare for all or something. Immigration as illegal aliens is 7%, which is understandable. I think with Trump's rhetoric, it'd probably be higher, but okay. That makes sense. I'm against illegal immigration, too. Unemployment / jobs, 7%, which is odd. Race relations / racism is 7%, which, here's the thing. I can sort of understand that now, and when there was Charleston just yesterday, and it was a bunch of, white supremacists marching, and then a bunch of counter-protesters marching, and it was craziness. There's also been Trump's, build that wall rhetoric, which has, let's be real here, it's at least playing to racists. Like, it's not in itself racist, but there are definitely, it definitely has somewhat of a racist undertone with how he's specifically focusing on Mexicans. The economy in general is only 6%, which is odd. Ununifying the country is 6%, which I've talked about how division is actually a good thing. But that's besides the point. Situation with North Korea is 4%, which, yeah, the North Korea thing's a big issue right now, man. International issues is only about 4%. So it's almost like we shouldn't be saying Russia, Russia, Russia constantly, because only 4% of people care. Only 4% of people are like, oh god, that's a big issue. That's a really big issue. Oh god, the Russians are coming. Oh god, the communist, not the communists, this isn't the 1950s, the Putin is coming. He's coming to a takeover. Joseph McCarthy was right. Did I mention I really don't like neo-McCarthyism? But anyway, yeah, and if you want to win an election, you got to focus on these particular issues, especially the first couple. Poor leadership and health, because people know the government's not representing them because there's money in the political system. So we need to get the money out of the political system. And you just talk about that, you talk about healthcare, maybe throw in some illegal immigration and some unemployment in there. You pretty much are guaranteed to win every single election. And that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.